Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Sean Ferrell podcast. I am Sean Ferrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's not waste no time. Let's get right to it. I saw a story the other day. It was about two women who had a confrontation. But it was from the Cheyenne suicide prevention group. And I gotta keep my notes here, okay? Gotta keep my notes here. Anyway, how you pronounce that name? Rihanna Brand, I think. Yeah, Rihanna Brand. She was the director of operations for the Cheyenne Suicide Prevention Group, which was named Grace for Two Brothers Suicide Prevention Group. And Cecilia Bay, Community Engagement Director for the Grace for Two Brothers Suicide Prevention Group. Apparently, they say it was a misunderstanding between those two. They say it was a misunderstanding. Anyway, Bay attacked Brand, attacked her verbally, and told her to jump off a bridge. And again, don't know what was said before she said jump off a bridge, but it's never ever okay to tell someone to end their life, okay? It's never okay. It made me think of that story where the woman who was encouraging her boyfriend to kill himself, and lo and behold, he actually went through it. So it's never okay to tell people to kill themselves, okay? Especially since Rihanna Brand, she tried to take her life 3 separate times. And she has also lost loved ones to suicide, okay? So it's never okay to tell somebody to take their own life. Now, in this scenario right here, the worst case scenario was she had mental distress. Okay. She's been dealing with a lot of mental distress. When she was told jump off a bridge. So this could have turned into another one of those, hey, jump off a bridge. And you never know, because just might do it. But yeah, never good. Never good when someone tells you to end your life of suicide. Cecilia Bay, she probably won't get fired. But I do know the Cheyenne Suicide Prevention Group has come under fire from a lot of people who want Cecilia Bay fired. She probably won't get fired, but hey, Um, so when you have trauma in your life, um, it can be very distressing having to relive that trauma over and over and over again. Okay. And I saw a post um, by those who are depressed cannot simply snap out of it. Just can't snap your fingers and say snap out of it. Doesn't work that way. And one of the examples that they gave was, well, for example, what if that trauma or what if their depressive feelings were rooted in trauma and sexual abuse? Okay. So I was still working my way through a docu-series on Netflix. You all may have heard of it. Surviving R. Kelly. Okay. And there are a lot of different women who came forward with their stories and whatnot. And I'm still working my way through the final installment of the docu-series. Part 3 is where R. Kelly was on trial. And some of his, and I listened to some of the women. One of those women were Lizette Martinez. She was actually feeling anxious during about going up, and during the trial, she kind of didn't want to go through the trial. She thought she would actually have a mental breakdown having to face R. Kelly. Okay. But I believe before the trial and during the trial, she went through panic attacks. She had depression. She went through anxiety. And again, thought that her mental health would break her if she had to testify and actually look at R. Kelly. Okay. So, she was not called to testify at the end. At the end of the trial, she was not called to testify. Okay. So, but yeah, again, what if their trauma, depression was rooted in sexual abuse? Kitty Jones, another one of the women who he physically abused. She said her rock bottom was thinking about killing herself or killing R. Kelly. Okay. So I've had people come to me and tell me their stories. A woman who shall remain nameless. She told me about a man who she really loved, who cheated on her. She had a mental breakdown. She went and got a gun and was gonna kill him and then kill herself. But she didn't do it. She didn't do it, okay? And she's in a and she's in a better place today. Okay. But, yeah, Kitty Jones said she was thinking about killing herself or killing R. Kelly. So, and Faith Rogers, I was listening to her story, listening to her experiences, and she said she didn't think she was even going to make it to age 30. And she talked about how much strength it took for her not to actually just blow her head off. Because sometimes she just feels that she can't press forward. Okay. And so, it takes real strength, not to go through with, not to go through, suicide. It takes real strength. Again, being someone who wanted to end their life, who has dreamed about ending their life, has attempted to end my life. Yeah. Again, what if their trauma was grounded in sexual abuse? And one more thing I want to mention. Sometimes when you know that your time at a certain job that you really don't like is coming to an end, there's sort of a depressive restlessness that comes with that. There's sort of a depressive restlessness that comes with that. And that was me this week. Ironically, I may have mentioned this in the last video. If I did, but I don't remember. I got into a minor car accident. Very minor. And it just made me think back to a few years ago when I knew that my time was up at that certain job. But when you know your time is up, for me at least, there's a depressive restlessness because you want to be gone from that job like right now. But as you say, God's timing, not yours. So yeah, God's timing, not mine. All right. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Thank you for watching the Sean Ferrell podcast. I am Sean Ferrell. May God bless you all and continue to have a wonderful, peaceful, tranquil weekend. I am out of here. Peace out, y'all.